everybody now is creating music, but nobody knows how to perform it. Matter of fact, there's a reporter I was talking about with my friend, and I said, well, if this guy reviews you and he gives you a review, that means you're basically a artist, because he will tell you exactly how it is. And he reviews a lot of these artists that come up as these EDM artists that have no ability to perform live, okay? And they're still able to command huge fees because of their brand. And that's great, and that's fine, but if you're any other type of artist, you got to think about how are you going to command presence, you know, and distinguish yourself amongst everyone else, okay? Everybody wants to do those genres of music, but there aren't a lot of people coming up playing guitar. This is why I always focus on my instrument, because, you know, I could be an unknown artist for decades and it won't even matter. Matter of fact, I'll make a lot more income than even artists that have brand presence, because a festival or someone like that will pay a fee because I can play a real instrument, and that is a timeless thing. So I think in answer to this question, what do I think about streaming farms? I don't think about them. I always think about how are you going to become a better artist, and how are you going to become a better live performer and develop that acumen, because that's what I focus on. So I think another thing to add to this, this individual I know has talked before about, you know, buying clicks and buying views and things like this. This is becoming more prevalent, okay? Now you're starting to see a lot of artists buying advertising on Instagram. Like, you even see individuals buying advertising on Instagram for their own, just, I guess, I don't know why they're doing it, just to get likes for them as a person. There's no profit motive. But I see these advertisements come across for somebody, and they're standing in front of a cool car, and you click on it, and they're not even selling anything. There's no offer. They're just them and pictures of their life or whatever. You know, all this stuff, people buying likes and buying views. When you really look down to the brass tacks, if you're trying to be somebody, okay, be an artist or get signed or whatever you think's going to happen, even those labels and people want to see that you can generate income, okay? They don't care about if you have 1 million views or 1 million likes, all right, and you can't, and nobody wants to show up to your show to come see you, then those likes and views don't mean anything. If you have 1,000 likes on your Facebook page or a couple hundred likes, and you can get, you know, 50, 100, 200 people to show up to your live show where you perform, that means something. It means people are willing to part with their money to come see you. So to bring this to closure, I don't know what the platform is doing to combat streaming problems. I know what artists are doing to combat streaming. I know there's past the new media, whatever it's called, the new music act, which actually is kind of funny as much as people give Donald Trump flack. He was actually able to get that passed. And I know they've been trying to do it for a long time, but he's the one that's trying to end the law. There were all kinds of artists that were in the law to sign that, including members like Steely Dan, Stone Jack, there, whatever his name is, they were off all the time. I don't know, I hope that helps. Focus on becoming a better artist, and that way you don't have to depend on royalty streams like that.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Okay, so the top streaming artists of 2020 have been released, and I wanted to know how many rappers are out here faking their streams. So I had to investigate. This right here is a stream farm. They set up these giant rooms filled with phones. You place in an order for your music, and you start racking up. You can also buy views, followers, likes, anything really. And the most blatant red flag that I've seen so far is the rapper Kid Buu. Now Kid Buu is famous, and none of us really know why, up until now. Somebody please explain to me how this man has 500,000 followers on Instagram, right? He's got all these expensive music videos that get featured on World Star. He seems to be getting numbers, yet somehow he only has 331 followers on Twitter. What? That makes no sense. Kid Buu's career is fiction. It doesn't exist, right? It's been bought and paid for by his record label, Island Records, who they're known to do some sketchy shit. Kid Buu is selling hot sauce bundled with his single in order to desperately boost his streams. Right now, this is a technique you've seen many rappers do. People like DJ Khaled, who bundled his album with energy drinks. Come on, bro. What does this even mean to me? Kid Buu is the most fraudulent rapper out here, and this is not the only technique the rappers are using. The second technique is far more disturbing. It involves defrauding the streaming services themselves using computerized click farms and bots. But these bots are also capable of hacking into legitimate accounts and streaming from those accounts when nobody's using it. In plain English, they're hacking into your accounts and playing music on your accounts. Hey Spotify, this song by French Montana keeps playing by itself when I am using the client on my PC. I do not know whether this is a glitch or if someone hacked into my account. Please help. Someone hacked into my Spotify and started listening to French Montana. I feel so violated. Yo, someone is listening to Writing on the Wall by French Montana again on my Spotify. WTF. Now what this was is French Montana dropped a song called Writing on the Wall, and nobody listened to it, really. Even though it had Post Malone, I believe, on it, it was a recipe for success, but it turned out to be a disaster. The song fell off the charts, and all of a sudden, miraculously, it's suddenly at the 22nd spot in Spotify. But when you further investigate, you find out that it's at position number 1,200 on the Apple Music charts, but it's at 22 on Spotify. So, French Montana was caught botting his streams. Great. Let's go to followers. Twitter audited some rappers, and they wanted to see which percent of your following is real and which is fake. Now, when they looked at people like Young Thug, he got a score of 93%, meaning that 93% of his followers were real and only 7% were fake. Now, on the low end of the spectrum, people like Dr. Dre got only a 32% audit score. Rick Ross got a 46%, meaning that only 32% and 46% of their followers were real. Now, I'm a huge fan of both Rick and Ross. Right? These are legacy acts. But to me, what this means is older acts are not being followed by the younger generation online. The internet is a young man's game, and in order for some of these legacy acts to make up the disconnect that they have with the younger demo, they gotta pad their numbers through bot followers and bot views. To inflating numbers, there's even a third technique. French Montana's Montana album goes gold in 5 days due to him putting multiple songs from 2016 on his 2019 project. Next time academics post the first week sales for a rapper asking you if it's a W or an L, you don't know what to believe. We don't know what's real. Now look at someone like Lil Tecca. People thought that he was buying streams and that he was an industry plant because his hit song kind of came out of nowhere. Personally, I don't think Tecca is a fraud because he had a consistent fan base on SoundCloud before he was signed. If someone is consistently doing well on SoundCloud, to me, most of the time that means they're legitimate because SoundCloud, there's no money. Now the truth is, these techniques, all these ways evolved. Before the streaming era, labels would purchase boxes of their artists' albums and just ship them off to these remote warehouses, only to resell them after, right? Nobody buys physical copies anymore, so they just have to update their tactics. Now maybe somebody's asking, why, bro? Why would you buy fake followers? Fake followers don't buy your music or go to shows. Well, they actually indirectly can make you money by making you appear more famous than you actually are. This industry is largely based off of perception. Who's the coolest? Who's the hottest? Who do the masses like? This is called social proof. And I'm here to tell all the struggle rappers out here that if you want to be a rapper and you want to go fraudulent, $60 is all you need to create the perception that you have a buzz. For $60, you can get 20,000 plays, 20,000 followers, and 20,000 likes on something. Now, I don't suggest this. The reason I don't suggest this is if you, now maybe somebody's asking, why bro? Why would you buy fake followers? Fake followers don't buy your music or go to shows. Well, they actually indirectly can make you money by making you appear more famous than you actually are. This industry is largely based off of perception. Who's the coolest? who's the hottest, who do the masses like. This is called social proof. And I'm here to tell all the struggle rappers out here that if you want to be a rapper and you want to go fraudulent, $60 is all you need to create the perception that you have a buzz. For $60, you can get 20,000 plays, 20,000 followers, and 20,000 likes on something. Now, I don't suggest this. The reason I don't suggest this is if you get fake followers, that dilutes your performance in the algorithm. If people aren't following you in a legit way, then they won't click on your posts, and then the algorithm thinks that your content is shit. So basically what we've learned is there are massive stream farm businesses that are uprooting all over Asia, South Asia, India, Bangladesh, all sorts of places. We've also learned that it's extremely difficult to suss out who is faking their streams since everything is digital and every entry point can be fake. Put in the comments who you think is an industry plant or who you think is just buying their streams, buying their followers. You don't think they really have that engagement. Do me a favor and drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And make sure you subscribe, notifications on. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Question. How many faking they streams and they play from machines?
That's a damn good question, Cole.
From now on, you can promote your music on all streaming platforms with one link. Once your song is distributed, you'll automatically receive the master link, which will direct your fans to a free page that shows them everywhere your music lives. Post the master link on your IG bio, tweet it out, share it on all your channels.
What's going on, guys? So Spotify or DistroKid has taken down 15,000 different songs as of January 1st of artists that are claimed to have botted playlist streams from third-party playlists. So let's discuss this. What's going on, guys? My name is Matei, another day for Music is Daily, and this is literally like the hottest story right now in the last few days, and it's talking about the way I'm hearing it is people are saying don't distribute through DistroKid because they're taking down artist songs if they believe they had botted streams from third-party playlists of a song that is not Spotify, and so on and so forth. But let's break down the facts. Let me first start with telling you that I know firsthand from some of the clients that have joined us that came to us after they had their tracks shut down in the past, they've come from different distributors as well. Second fact that I want to give you guys is that Spotify owns a minority stake in DistroKid. Minority stake can be anywhere from 5 to 49% of the company. Majority stake is 51%. So, you know, let's call it that they own like 15-20%, whatever the case is, right? And that's the only company, only indie artist distributor between like CD Baby and like United Masters and TuneCore and distributors like that Spotify actually owns a stake in, right? So think about it, they can control kind of what DistroKid does, right? And third of all, let's look at it this way. What some of the things I looked at are saying is that the artist will get a message from DistroKid saying that the songs got taken down because Spotify alerted them that they had a lot of suspicious streams, and they will take the song down. Now the artists are emailing Spotify. Spotify's like, hey man, talk to the distributor. Then the distributor, which is DistroKid, will email the artist back and say, hey, Spotify said this. Think about this. Spotify has had a major issues with third-party bullshit playlists. Spotify has to pay out for all these streams, whether they're real or fake. That means it's taken away from Spotify's bottom line. It's hurting Spotify's pockets if there are more and more bullshit third-party playlists, right? So this gives them a perfect excuse to kind of, not seem evil, but to kind of pass the blame on the distributor that they own a stake in to say, look, yes, we're going to take it down, but don't talk to us from the distributor, which is making the industry think that the DistroKid is the DistroKid is somehow, taking these things down, because I've heard reports of saying that DistroKid owes Spotify money. Let's talk about another fact. That's not how it flows. DistroKid doesn't pay Spotify. DistroKid is the aggregator that will get you tracked on all the major platforms. Then those platforms like Apple Music and Spotify will pay DistroKid after some time on the stream. So what is DistroKid paying Spotify for? Maybe if it's, like they're not paying them the profits from the DistroKid revenue, that may be the case, something behind the scenes that we don't know. I'm not saying it's not, but the way the money flows for all these distributors is that Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, Google Play, I mean, you name it, they pay the distributors who then pay you. Some distributors, like United Nations League, one of their account types will take 10% off the top. Some of the invite only, like Spin and Empire, will take 10% off the top and so on and so forth before they give you the money. But the money flows from the streaming companies down to the distributor, right? Look, they're reading some stuff from Facebook where people are saying that, it's not just artists that want to fake bot streams and all that, but it's like, some pitching companies are saying, look guys, it's not our fault that you're still taking it out. I understand we pitch you off to these playlists and this and that. The problem is, that I found, and we spent a lot of money on third-party playlists like a year ago, is that even these companies that are pitching to these third-party playlists, they do not know the quality of these third-party playlists. And unfortunately, 95% of these third-party playlists are trash in terms of quality of listeners. They're either, 30% sprinkled on top of bots, or they're constantly creating ads to chase listeners that are low quality. The reason they're low quality is because these playlisting companies are willing to take money from any artist and put anything in their playlist, which lowers the entire quality of the experience for the listeners. So listeners never stick with them. They're constantly chasing the listeners, and then of course, they sprinkle a bunch of those bot playlists on top of it. So the moral of the story of these playlists, I don't know what's going to happen, but you know what I'm saying, that may be a situation that Spotify takes a strong action in the next coming months, where anything detected with a bot stream somehow, and they're going to figure it out eventually, the playlist is going to get shut down and potentially actions are going to be taken against the artist that did that. Look, no other platform, like on Apple Music, you can't fake get on, not fake your, I mean really it is faking your streams, but you can't pay any playlist that you can get in touch with to put your music on their playlist to get all these streams. The playlists that exist on Apple Music are from somebody like Ebro in the Morning, or the NBA has their own playlist, or a video game has their own playlist, or major influencers or channels like Apple Music Radio 1 or the Beats 1 Radio will have their own playlist. You can only get on those playlists through relationships or through other means. You can't just pay to get on it. I'm not saying in some cases, under the table, money isn't being passed around to get on these playlists. But what I'm saying is that Spotify has created an ecosystem where it enabled a lot of companies to create a bunch of bullshit playlists, which are not hurting artists. I've been talking about this for months upon months upon months. So I just want to let you know, from everything I understand, that it's not DistroKid that's taking down your song. It's probably Spotify. It's a perfect excuse for them to do it through DistroKid because they own a stake at their company, so they got more control, and for them to wipe their hands and say, well, look, the whole is responsible, talk to the distributor, and the distributor will, send you back to say, look, talk to Spotify, they're the ones that made us take it down. And it's a perfect game for Spotify, because guess what? Spotify does not have to pay out money for these streams. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents on the whole situation. So again, the facts are that Spotify owns a stake in DistroKid. The way the money flows is from the streaming services to the distributors, then down, and artists are going to be continuing to get taken off the platforms. And then the last thing that I want to mention again, I have seen artists the Spotify songs were taken down from Spotify, even if they're going through other distributors like Ditto Music, and the other one I had experience through, I think it was the CD Baby or Tuker. I got to check back in my record. So it's not just DistroKid that is taking it down, which is what kind of seems like right. Playlist, advertise the correct way, direct to consumer, go through influencers, the TikTok campaigns, whatever it is, but don't get on third-party playlists. I'm going to avoid them at all costs, unless the playlist is owned by LeBron James and he's going to put you on it because of the strength of him liking your song, or it's like an Old Navy or Macy's playlist, which has a curator, and again, if they choose to put on it, they generally, playlists like that do not charge to get put on those playlists. And do the thing right, man. The fake streams and like listeners that yes, you may get paid for, are only going to get you shut down. At the end of the day, it's not even your own man. So you may make a couple $1,000 extra because you get shut down, but in the long run, it's not taking your artist demand or your brand to the next level by any means. I'm going to leave you with that. If you have any comments, I know there's a lot of comments. Let me know in the comments below. Share this video, save it. If you guys want to get in touch with me on my team, link in the bio, and I will see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Peace out.
Want to hear something amazing? You can find hundreds of epic deals at Kohl's right now, like Sonoma Coats, shoes starting at $19.99, and a Keurig coffee maker for $99.99. You can also get Kohl's Cash. Kohl's.
You have Cox Home Life, so you could see what triggered the porch light. But you're thinking about how a little rain.
My business account is on
sleeping under the stars. Monitor
overdrawn
outdoor and more with Cox Home Life.
right now.
And then finally, after 2 weeks, I reach out to DistroKid and ask, hey, my album still isn't out yet. What's going on? And I sent this email. I have it right here. I said, hey, DistroKid, it's been nearly 2 weeks past the release date of my album. It's still not in stores, and I also don't have any updates in my account, nor have I heard from you that it's going to be delayed. I'm just emailing to see what's going on. And just a little backstory. This is a 4-track album of my original music, and it ended up never being distributed because DistroKid just banned my account without any notice. And I understand that sometimes with companies stuff happens, and DistroKid seemed to be doing all that they can, but then some things actually came out shortly after.
I don't have enough
that actually changed my view on DistroKid. Hey guys, my name's Ryan from the Indie Music Academy, and welcome back to the channel where we uncover the mysteries of the music industry, learn how to grow a larger fan base, and earn an income from our music. And today, this video is going to be really different from past videos. I usually talk about music industry tips and strategies, but I've been getting a lot of
Enough. To give it a positive balance. I'll have money in the account next week for sure.
Want to support my music, I'll leave a Spotify link in the description just so you can listen.
Quit going to college. Quit your job.
Deal with your boy, Original back with another one for y'all. Check this out today on my YouTube channel. We're going over the Spotify method. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for your boy Young World. Now, if you're not subscribed to my channel, if you haven't been following, recently on Young World, I've been revealing a lot of Spotify hacks They can help you increase your monthly listeners and increase your revenue on Spotify. Now, as you can see on my Spotify account right now, I'm currently generating 52,000 monthly listeners on my Spotify account, right? And if we go a little deeper into my Spotify artists, you will see over the past month, right, I got over 152,000 streams on Spotify. And I've been teaching methods on how to generate these streams through API access tokens and playlists on my channel through different videos. I haven't weekly cards, but still with all of the videos I've created about this, I get a lot of questions from people, asking simple things like how you generate, how long does it take for the promotion to start, what offers to pick, can you help me design this, can you help me do this? So I decided to update my website today, right? On my website, youngworld.org, it'll be a link in the description. But you will find a new tab on my website called Spotify. On this tab, Spotify offers services that you guys can access. Now, the first service I'm offering is the Spotify message, right? I'll promote your Spotify track for you. A lot of people don't have a Coinbase account, not verified yet. I have my Coinbase verified. I can run promotion anytime you go. Like, buy Bitcoin, withdraw Bitcoin. Very easy on my account. So, with this, I decided to offer a service for you. I can promote your Spotify track for you. And with this, I'm charging $1.25 per 1,000 premium streams. Now, this is one of the best prices on the market compared to different sites that offer these services. Right, this is one of the best prices. And for people, that want it done for you, a done for you service. I'll promote your song for $1.25 every 1,000 premium streams, right? Because I already understand the method, best prices. And for people, that want it the best pricing on the market compared to different sites that offer these services, right? This is one of the best prices. And for people, that want it done for you, a done for you service. I'll promote your song for $1.25 every 1,000 premium streams, right? Because I already understand the method and I already have a lot of the infrastructure set up, right? So that's the first service I'm offering on my website. The next service is branding. If you need a website, you need a YouTube channel built for you, logo design, an animated video introduction like the one you saw in the beginning of this video, any social media profiles created for your business, you could partner with me and we can do that. And I'll design and I'll build all of these different digital assets for you, for your business, right? The third service I'm offering is consulting, over the phone consulting about Spotify, YouTube, any type of motivational mentoring you may need. I can provide that for you. And we can talk for over an hour, just discussing business, discussing plans, anything you want to talk about, in a positive way, just to build with your boy Yon World. We can do that over a consulting session, right? And I'm offering this on my website. It's very easy, to go to any one of these services, right? All you have to do is come here, fill out your name and email address, right? If you want a branding offer or a consulting, I recommend filling out your name and email. But if you just want offer, you don't necessarily have to fill out your name and email. You just have to pick the service, right, that you want, and then add your Spotify link. But if you want an online branding service, right, it's $250, and you would just enter your name and your email and your phone number and then submit it, right? Or you could do a consulting session, or you could do the Spotify stream, right? What I want to show you right here with the Spotify stream is that I have another page that you can go to, click on the Spotify method, right? This is a full breakdown of how the Spotify method works, right? And if you scroll down here, I have a different order form, right, which you can select, you want 1,000 streams, 10,000 streams, 100,000 streams, 250,000 streams, 500,000 streams, for 1 million, right? I have it all already categorized, right? And on this page, I have broken down exactly what you need to know about Spotify. Now, if you would come to this page, from the initial link, I'll have both of these links within the description of the video. This is the main Spotify page, right? And then at the top, Spotify message. Let's say if you just wanted to submit for 1,000 streams, you just go to your Spotify account, right? Click on the three dots, go to share, copy the song, right? Go back to the website, and you would paste that song link right here. Then you would submit the $1.25. Now, you can either pay through PayPal or you can pay through Stripe. Either one, they're both payment safe and secure on my website. But we got a PayPal checkout now, and we have Stripe. So you can add the link again right here in the notes if you want to. But once you add it right here on the form, I'll get it, and I know what to do. I already know how to promote it and everything. Just to show you guys,
do you ever finish recording a video and realize you're doing a lot of this? Well, here's some good news. Loom has a brand new editing tool that makes it easy to remove filler words from your video.
Check this out today on my YouTube channel. You're going over to Spotify method. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you boy in our world now. If you're not subscribed to my channel, if you haven't been following me. Recently on Yarn World, I've been revealing a lot of Spotify hacks that can help you increase your monthly listeners and increase your revenue on Spotify. Now, as you can see on my Spotify account right now, I'm currently generating 52,000 monthly listeners on my Spotify account, right? And if we go a little deeper into my Spotify artists, you will see over the past month, right, I got over 152,000 streams on Spotify. Now I've been teaching methods on how to generate these streams through API access tokens and playlists on my channel through different videos. I have them linked in cards, but still with all of the videos I've created about this, I get a lot of questions from people, asking simple things like, how do you fund the account? How long does it take for the promotion to start? What offers to pick? Can you help me design this? Can you help me do this? So I decided to update my website today, right? On my website, yarnworld.org, it'll be a link in the description. But you will find a new tab on my website called Spotify. And on this tab, Spotify, I'm offering services that you guys been asking me about. Now, the first service I'm offering is the Spotify method, right? I'll promote your Spotify track for you. A lot of people don't have a Coinbase account. They're not verified yet. I have my Coinbase account over 5 years. I'm verified. I have a high limit on my Coinbase account. So, I can run promotions, any time of the day, any time of the night. I can buy Bitcoin, withdraw Bitcoin very easily on my account. So, with this, I decided to offer a service for you. I can promote your Spotify track for you. And with this, I'm charging $1.25 per 1,000 premium streams. Now, this is one of the best prices on the market compared to different sites that offer these services. Right, this is one of the best prices. And for people, that want it done for you, a done for you service. I'll promote your song for $1.25 every 1,000 premium streams, right? Because I already understand the method and I already have a lot of the infrastructure set up, right? So that's the first service I'm offering on my website. The next service is branding. If you need a website, you need a YouTube channel built for you, logo design, an animated video introduction like the one you saw in the beginning of this video, any social media profiles created for your business, you could partner with me and we can do that. And I'll design and I'll build all of these different digital assets for you, for your business, right? We third service I'm offering is consulting, over the phone consulting about Spotify, YouTube, any type of motivational mentoring you may need. You know, I can provide that for you. And we can talk for over an hour, you know, just discussing business, discussing plans, you know, anything you want to talk about, you know, in a positive way, just to build with your boy Yon World. You know, we can do that over a consulting session, right? And I'm offering this on my website. It's very easy, you know, to go to any one of these services, right? All you have to do is come here, fill out your name and email address, right? If you want a branding offer or a consultant, I recommend filling out your name and email. But if you just want the Spotify offer, you don't necessarily have to fill out your name and email. You just have to pick the service, right, that you want. Add your Spotify link. But if you want an online branding service, right, it's $250, and you would just enter in your name and your email and your phone number and then submit it, right? Or you could do a consulting session, or you could do the Spotify streams, right? What I want to show you right here with the Spotify streams is that I have another page that you can go to. If you click on the Spotify method, right, this is a full breakdown of how the Spotify method works, right? And if you scroll down here, I have a different order form, right, which you can select. You know, you want 1,000 streams, 10,000 streams, 100,000 streams, 250,000 streams, 500,000 streams, or 1,000,000 streams, right? I have it all already categorized, right? And on this page, I have broken down exactly what you need to know about the Spotify method. Now, if you would come to this page, you know, from the initial link,
What can you do with Gigablast? Upgrade to Gigablast for faster internet.
When I was young, something happened to me. Who are you talking to? He's back.
Yon World, what's the deal with your boy? Yon World, what's the deal with your boy? Original back. Y'all check this out today on my YouTube channel. We're going over how to get 100,000 Spotify listeners, 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify using this Spotify hack. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post. If you haven't been following my page, I've been going over the Spotify method, and a couple of days ago,
Hello everybody and welcome to a new video and welcome to a new episode of The Hard Truth. On this episode, I'll touch back on a subject that got a lot of you guys interested in, Spotify. More specifically, I am going to talk about something that gets overlooked a lot, and it actually embodies the evil
behind the music industry and how rigged the game is. I am going to tell you about the phone farm. Okay, so for you to actually understand the concept, I have to take you back a little bit and explain to you how Spotify works and how Spotify makes its money. But before we get to that, make sure you drop me a like, drop me a comment at the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel like you're mad if you haven't yet. And please, hit that join button down there and become a member of the channel. It really helps me support the channel and keep it growing. That is the single best way you can help a small channel grow. And we sure appreciate it. Now, of course, Spotify is the #1 music app in the world. There's no doubt about that. But how do they make their money? Well, there's a free version of Spotify and there's a paid version of Spotify. Now, the paid version has no ads. But of course, the vast majority of the people using the app are using the free version of the app, which means that for it to remain free, they show you advertising. And they charge for that advertisement. That's how they make most of the money. It's not too serious. Most people don't want to pay for the service, even though it's really cheap. I mean, it's the cost of a cup of coffee and maybe a beer, and maybe a set of cheap drinks, or becoming a value maybe on the account. But most people don't want to pay for it. So yeah, most of the money made by Spotify is made by the advertisers. Okay, so the way it works, they actually charge the advertisers a certain amount of money per 1,000 ads shown. The same as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, etc. So good so far, right? Okay, so this is where it gets shady. So people have discovered that for a play to actually count, you have to listen to a song for 30 seconds. So they actually developed a software that skips a song every 30 seconds. So it'll hit play, it'll start to play the song, and at the 30-second mark, it'll skip it and repeat on the next song. So in 1 minute, you can listen to 2 songs, and it'll count as 2 full plays. And very early on, they come to the fact that you can actually read that. So you can just hit play, loop, and it'll play all of the songs, and then it'll start over and over and over again. So if you have an album with 10 songs in it, you can actually play the whole thing, according to Spotify, in 300 seconds or 5 minutes. So you can actually play the whole entire album throughout time in an hour. So imagine that. That's 120 plays in 1 hour. So then what do? They added a second device. So now they have 240 plays in 1 hour. And of course, that's not enough. So they added a third device, and a fourth, and a fifth, and so on. And that's how you have these bands that no one's ever heard of, with thousands of plays every month. And that's crazy. So of course, they're rising higher. So how is it that Pat knows this, and Spotify itself doesn't know this? Well, they do know it. So why aren't they doing anything to stop it? Well, they don't really need to. They are the only ones that are actually making any money off of this. They have everything to gain, because they're charging the advertiser for ads shown, and every 30 seconds, when the song is skipped, a new ad comes up, and they don't really care if you're actually listening to the ad or not, if you're actually skipping the song or not. All they really care is that money is still coming into their pockets. So is it really illegal? Well, it's not. Is it immoral? That's debatable, because I mean, they're really taking advantage of the musician and the advertisers. Because the advertiser is investing a lot of money on advertising that's not really being listened to by anybody, on the ad itself and however much it costs to actually record the ad, and of course, whatever product it is that it's advertising. And Spotify is making money on every ad run, and the bands are getting small tiny revenue out of each play. But then again, the band also had to invest money in learning how to play the instruments, recording the album, gear, strings, expendables, and now they gotta pay the phone farmer for the service provided. So yeah, the band's making no money, the advertisers are not really getting anything back, and Spotify is making all of the money. So yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you really want to contribute and support your favorite bands, make sure you buy their merch. Make sure you buy the t-shirts, the CDs, even if you just listen to them online, just go ahead and buy 1 copy, 1 CD, 1 t-shirt. Once the nightmare is over, make sure you go and see them live. Become a member of their channel. And if you can, try to buy the merch directly from them, from the band itself. That means no middleman, no commissions. All of the profit goes to the band. And they need it. We need it. I mean, ever since COVID started, personally, there were no more tours, barely any studio work, no more recording bands, no more playing out, no more money for gigs, a lot less money for merch, because I mean, if they're not cooked.
Want to hear something amazing? You can write hundreds hundreds of epic deals at Kohl's right now, like Sonoma tops for $10.99 an item, shoes starting at $19.99, and a Keurig coffee maker for $99.99. You can also get Kohl's Cash. Kohl's.
Very good. So it is now officially 2021, and yeah, Happy New Year's, guys. And yeah, I was like, you know what? We haven't done one of these full farm update videos for quite some time now, and a few of you guys have been requesting for it. So let's actually get ready to do it, and yeah, let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you so very much. With that being said, let's jump right into today's video. Okay, guys, so here we are on the phone farm now, just to quickly update you guys on what we're actually running and what's the plan with phone farming in 2021. So right here we have 4 phones going on cash mainnet, as you guys can see. These right here are earning still around $10 a month each, so that's about $40 per month, which is not crazy bad, I guess, considering that many of these apps that are used for phone farming have disappeared. So yeah, guys, cash mainnet on the first floor, nothing new really. Now this phone right here, we were testing a few crypto apps on here. I'll figure out something to do with that. This one right here is now...
Hi guys, today we're going to talk about how to set up a Spotify bot farm. I know it may sound too complicated, but trust me, this is really easy. You know, anybody can do that. Anybody can run a Spotify bot farm. So it's not that technical, so it's really simple with our software. So like this is the second version of our software. You can easily set up a Spotify bot farm with this, and it will be streaming your song 24/7. And also we have the old version, which can work on any lecture computer system like this. You know, both of them do the same job. The only difference here is that this one has, you know, bigger, I say, content. Like for example, when you go to selective place, this one stops at 22, while the big guy here stops at 66. So what's all the codes, and the big guy here has a way to calculate the number of your stream, while the other one doesn't. Let's say we want to calculate what we're gonna get paid for a million stream. So this one will calculate it for you, but this one won't, because you know, it was created in a simple format, because I know a lot of people doesn't have that complicated system, or maybe upgraded system to run the second version of our software. So, but I'm gonna be explaining. If you can be able to understand this, you'll be able to run the first version. And also we have our set video on first version of our system currently right now on our website. Maybe later we will update this type. Okay, so before you set up a Spotify bot farm, there are things you need. First, is software that will be deployed. And second, you need a VPS. Like you notice, I'm on VPS right now. This is my repair system. So this is the VPS. So the VPS will be in the job for 24/7. Third, you either get a VPN or a browser. You know, I'm not gonna cover a lot of secrets in here, but I'm just gonna give you insights because, you know, I don't know who is watching, and I want this system to last as, you know, many years as possible. We have been doing this for over 3 years now, so I wanted to continue to, you know, work out with guys out there. Okay. Now let's get ahead. Here, oh sorry. Here is our software. Okay, our software that we're going to be using for the streaming. This is where we set up anything we want. Like this, we have normal play configuration. If I want to set it up, I can set it up right now and then run it. And you'll be seeing this streaming in real life. Okay, and everything will be working out right now in front of you. So I think I'll have to do that. Maybe I will do on one trade so that you see everything as it's happening. You know, you can increase number of trade. Trade means number of accounts that will be, you know, doing the streaming for you. Okay, so this is our software. So I have to set up everything right now. So if you want to know how I set up my things, you know, how to run the software, I set it up and start running. There's a link below this video, or you visit this link on this software. As you can see, it's here, my music stream planet.com/Spotify. Okay, if you visit the link, you'll be able to see this version, the video of this version currently. If let's say you happen to be watching this on time, you'll be seeing the video of this one. You know, they're the same thing. If you look at this very well, look at it. You see that we have minimum and the maximum. Look at it here. We have this type of playlist. We have browser type. Everything that we have here, we have it here. So if you happen to save this, automatically you can be able to control this. So this is the latest version that we have. So I'm gonna concentrate on it and set up everything and run the software. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and set up everything. So if you wanna watch the video of how I set up everything, how I get everything running, there's a link on this video, a link below this video. Click on it. There's a link, or if you copy this link, like it's on your browser, you know, visit the link, you'll be able to see how I set up everything. So I don't want to waste your time. I want you to watch the software from its job. Okay, so I'm gonna set it up right now. Okay, I think I'm done setting up the software. Right now, all is left is to click on start button. So if the accounts that I loaded here are good, it's gonna log in and play the song before you. Remember, you can increase the number of threads depending on your system configuration. If you have a very big system configuration, like, you know, that can handle multiple threads, you can increase this. But I'm gonna use one single thread so that I show you how everything is running. Or maybe can I use 2 threads so that you can see how the software controls the number of threads. I think that would be okay. So I'll hit the start button. Look at that. So it's gonna launch to the browser, and we're gonna attempt to log in onto the browser and then get to the song link that I put here on the software.
Oh, I am on that.
So, and another thing, the accounts you loaded here, if they are valid accounts, the software will be able to log in with those accounts and then navigate to your song. Okay? So if they are invalid accounts, the software is gonna close the browser immediately they see that the accounts are invalid. Okay? Yeah, and if you're going to be using Prozzy, those tutorial are covered on the membership area. So this is how you set up a bot farm account. You know, this software, you can activate this software on 4 computer systems. That's I'll pay your a subscription or purchase, you know, whichever one that you apply for, you know, you can be able to activate the software at the same time on 4 computer system at a go, and it will be, you know, streaming for you. So look at that. Running something that close the browser. Hold on. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, look at the mistake that I made here. So I made a mistake. I'm supposed to put a maximum plays, and I think I made a mistake there. So that's why the two browser closed. So you have to pay attention. The software is very intelligent. One simple mistake can, you know, create a lot of confusion. Okay, look at that. It said cannot be greater than maximum. It's talking about this entry here, so I forgot to put something there. That's why the software closed, because of simple mistake. So you have to, you know, watch the video tutorial. Watch the video tutorial and make sure that you set everything perfectly well. Okay, so avoid silly mistake. Okay, look at that. So that's the streaming coming up. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute this shit. Yeah, I have to mute it, honestly. The noise is so annoying because I'm running on double threads. Okay? So that's it. You know, I made a mistake. I was surprised when the software was supposed to play. I found out there's error. You know, when you look at the status here, it can tell you, give you an idea of what you are doing wrong. Like here, it's talking about minimum value, and this. So I looked up to this and I saw that I made a mistake there. So I corrected it. That's why the software is playing. So the software works very intelligently. So see, each place will be counted. It has completed 2 plays. It's gonna play 5 songs per browser and close it and continue going that way. So that's how to set up the bot farm. It's not that technical. All you need is just get your VPS, get your software, get your VPN or Prozzy, and get your accounts, or maybe you get your account creator, whichever one you want to do. You know, start streaming. Okay, so that's it. It's very simple, easy to run. So remember, if you want to get this software, go to musicstreamplanet.com/Spotify. This is where you get the software, no other place. If you see a video that blurs this section or hides this section, please run away. They are trying to scam you. There is only one place you can get this software, only from this URL, no other URL. It's not being sold at any place. Okay? So if you see within these few times, our software has played 5 songs already, and it continues to go that way till it completes the number of accounts we have here. Okay, so I think I've covered a lot that you need to learn. So go ahead, click the button below this video, or have this URL in your browser, get the software and start working with it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. For us, 24/7. Third, you either get a VPN or a Prozzy. You know, I'm not gonna cover a lot of secrets in here, but I'm just gonna give you insights because, you know, I don't know who is watching, and I want this system to last as many years as possible. We have been doing this for over 3 years now, so I want it to continue to work out for you guys out there. Okay. Now let's get started. Here, oh sorry, here is our software. Okay, our software that we're going to be using for the streaming. This is where we set up anything we want. Like this, we have normal play configuration. If I want to set it up, I can set it up right now and run it. And you'll be seeing this streaming happen in real life. Okay, and everything will be working out right now in front of you. So I think I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll do on one trade so that you see everything as it's happening. You can increase number of trades. Trade means number of accounts that will be doing the streaming for you. Okay, so it's our software. So I have to set up everything right now. So if you want to know how I set up my things, how to run the software, I set it up and start running. There is a link below this video, or you will visit this link on this software. As you can see, it's here, my music stream planet. That's comes my Spotify. Okay, this is the link. You'll be able to see this version, the video of this version currently. If let's say you happen to be watching this on time, you will see the video of this one. That's something. If you look at this very well, look at it. You see that we have and the maximum look at it here. We have this type of playlist. We have browser type, everything that we have here. We have it here. So if you happen to set this, automatically you can be able to control this. So this is the latest version that we have. So I'm gonna concentrate on this and set up everything and run the software. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and set up everything. So if you wanna watch the video of how I set up everything, how I get everything running, there's a link on this video. A link below this video. Click on it.
Another guy found me.
There's a link, or you copy this link, type it on your browser. This is the link to be able to see how I set up everything. So I don't want to waste your time. I want you to watch the software perform its job. Okay? So I'm gonna set it up right now. Okay, I think I'm done setting up the software. Right now, all is left is to click on start button. So if the accounts that I loaded here are good, it's gonna log in and play the song before you. Remember, you can increase the number of threads depending on your system configuration. You have a very big system configuration, like that can handle multiple threads, you can increase this. But I'm gonna use one single thread so that I show you how everything is running. Or maybe can I use 2 threads so that you can see how the software controls the number of threads. I think that would be okay. The start button. Look at that. The software is gonna launch to browser and it's gonna attempt to log in on the to browser and then navigate to the song link that I posted on the software. So, and another thing, the accounts you loaded here, if they are valid account, the software will be able to log in with those accounts and then navigate to your song. Okay? So if they are invalid accounts, the software is gonna close the browser immediately they see that the accounts are invalid. Okay? Yeah, and if you're going to be using Proxy, those tutorial are covered on the membership area. So this is how you set up a bot spam account. This software, you can activate this software on 4 computer system. That's of your subscription or purchase. Whichever one that you apply for. You can be able to activate the software at the same time on 4 computer system article, and it will be streaming for you. So look at that. Oh, sorry. Okay, look at the mistake that I made here. So I made a mistake. I supposed to put a maximum plays, and I think I made a mistake there. So that's why the two browser closed. So you have to pay attention. The software is very intelligent. One simple mistake can, create a lot of confusion. Okay, look at that. It says cannot be greater than maximum. It's talking about this entry here, so I forgot to put something there. That's why the software closed because of simple mistake. So you have to, watch the video tutorial. Watch the video tutorial and make sure that you set everything perfectly well. Okay, so avoid silly mistake. Okay, look at that. So that's the streaming coming up. I'm sorry. What I mean this. Yeah, I have to mute it, honestly. The noise is so annoying because I'm running on a boot rate. Okay? So, that's it. I made a mistake. I was surprised when the software was supposed to play. I found out there's error. When you look at the status here, it can tell you, give you an idea of what you are doing wrong. Like here, it's talking about minimum value, and this. So I look up to this and I saw that I made a mistake there. So I corrected it. That's why the software is playing. So the software works very intelligently. So see, each place will be counted. It has completed 2 plays. It's gonna play 5 songs to the browser and propose it to continue going that way. So that's how to set up the
I got killed.
Technical. All you need to just get your VPS, get your software, get your VPN or proxy, and get your account, or maybe get your account creator of whichever one you want to do. Start streaming. Okay, so that's it. It's very simple, easy to run. So remember, if you want to get this software, go to streamplanet.com/Spotify. This is where you get the software, no other place. If you see a video
Today I am going to show you how the Spotify browser works. Here you can see one is the Spotify generator and other one is the Spotify streaming box. First I am going to open the Spotify streaming box. This is our board graphical interface. Filter tag means which type URL you like to use, like artist, album or playlist. Now I am copying the artist name. this mean? How much browser you like to open at the same time? Approximate play seconds mean how much seconds you like to play in each song. Approximate number of plays mean how much song you like to play in your artist list. Then total. Now change the license file system. This bot supports proxies or VPN. If you have VPN, you can choose your VPN name, then set your VPN location, or if you have proxies, then set your proxies and include the proxies text file. Now you need to input your Spotify account. Our Spotify account generator can create unlimited free accounts for you. Now I'm simply include my Spotify accounts list in my Spotify streaming bot. Click the start button and bot can work automatically. input approximate number of plays 3. It's mean in this artist list it's going to randomly open 3 songs every time. And play second is 30. Mean after 30 seconds later it's change the song. After complete all process, it's automatically close all, then it's change your MAC address and VPN location and again it's open. I'm really appreciating you for watching this video.
selling physical products is not the best way of making money on Amazon in 2021. Now, yes, that model does work, but my twin brother and I, Christian, we've discovered a new and improved way of using Amazon to make money, which, for one, does not have all the startup costs of buying inventory to sell physical products, because this model does not have inventory. Two, this is something that you
It's raining outside, which means it's perfect time for me to turn on my radio, play on some lo-fi relaxing mix, grab my cup of coffee, prepare to get comfortable and grab my blanket, grab my favorite book, and let this bot make me money in the background and do all of the work for me for absolutely free. So in this video, we will be going over step by step how you can use this 100% free bot that we never talked about before in order to make hundreds of dollars a day completely passively, because the bot will do all of the hard work for you. So you obviously need no previous experience for this, and it works all over the world. India, Pakistan, Brazil, United States, UK, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Indonesia, France, Italy, Spain. It works in all countries. And by the way, now that you have seen how I like to relax in my free time, let me know in the comments, what do you do in your free time? How do you spend it, and how would you be relaxing if you had a passive income stream working for you? Type it down in the comments down below, and while there, make sure to drop a like to this video, leave a thumbs up so we can hit 1,000 likes, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel with notifications on, and if you do, I will notify you whenever I have a new first strategy to make money online, so you can be one of the first to use it, and that will, of course, make the most money. Okay, so first of all, before I explain everything step by step, before we go into the step-by-step process, I'm going to show you that this tool, this absolutely great bot, is literally trusted by over 10 million people across the world. As you can see, trusted by millions worldwide, and no credit card required because it's absolutely free, and you will not have to invest any money at all. Now, the step number one is that you come over to a website called Clear Voice. This is over at the clearvoice.com. This is the website which will actually pay you in real money, so no coins, no gift cards, but a real hardcore cash, which you can then spend on whatever you want to. So for the step number one, just come over to clearvoice.com. According to SimilarWeb, Clear Voice is being visited by almost 400,000 people on a regular monthly basis. So sometimes even almost 500,000 people visit this website in a single month. And they're coming from top-tier countries like the United States and the United Kingdom. Like 41% coming from the United States and 5% from the United Kingdom, which is really good. Now, don't worry, as I said, you will not have to do any of the work yourself, because the bot which I'm about to give you will do everything for you on complete autopilot. But what Clear Voice actually is? Well, Clear Voice is a place where companies, business owners, and entrepreneurs come to hire everyday people like me and you to write content for them, to write different articles and blog posts for them, and they're willing to pay hundreds of dollars.
Hello?
Per each article submitted, per each article written for them. Now, you do not need any writing skills for this, because you will not be writing those articles yourself. I'm going to give you a tool which is professionally going to do all of the work for you, and it's proven to get some decent results to a lot of people across the entire globe. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to tell you to use any PLR products or whatsoever, because that doesn't necessarily work anymore. But I have a brand new bot that we never talked about earlier, which is going to do the work for you with just one click of a button. It literally requires just one click to set it all up. It's gonna work for you, and you can get paid again and again with clearvoice.com. Now, just as you land on clearvoice.com, if you hover your mouse on Talent Network, you're gonna be able to see that they have different categories. So you can write different articles in categories like advertising and marketing, finance, healthcare, software and tech, retail, and much more. So they will cover all of these different categories in clearvoice.com. Anyways, the next thing which you will need to complete is to come over to clearvoice.com and sign up by hovering your mouse at Talent Network and then click Join the Talent Network right here. That's going to take you over to this page where you can find out more about all of the benefits you have by working as a freelancer on Clear Voice. And we will be specifically focusing on writing those articles, so you can sometimes get literally paid over $500 per article you write. And the thing is that if you stay until the end of the video, you will actually get a bot which will do all of that work for you. It's gonna write those professional articles for you for absolutely free in any niche, so you can charge other people hundreds of dollars for those articles and make money every single day. So you will see exactly how that works, but first of all, you will need to sign up to click.
Hello?
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty. You should have received something.
has been lost, stolen, or potentially subject to fraud, please stay on the line to speak with a representative. If you are calling to replace a damaged card that has not been lost, stolen, or compromised by fraud, you can now order a replacement card online at bankofamerica.com/EDD card.
Thank you for calling Bank of America. For English, press 1 now. For security reasons, you will be asked to provide your card number and the last 4 digits of your social security number. If your social security number isn't on file, enter the card number followed by the pound sign. It's time to bathe my drinking car in blood. To report a loss. Your entry was unable to be validated. To report a lost or stolen card, press 1, followed by the pound sign. Otherwise, enter the card number now, followed by the pound sign. Verify your identity. Please enter the last 4 of your social security number now. Please enter the 3-digit security code located on the back of your car now. Please hold while I obtain the information on this account. As of September 8th, 2021, the available balance on this account is $77.95.
Hey, it's on and poppin', baby! I just got confirmation that my account debt has been paid.
From now on, you can promote your music on streaming platforms with one link. Once your song is distributed, you'll automatically receive the master link, which will direct your fans to a free page that shows them everywhere your music lives. Post the master link on your IG bio, tweet it out, share it on all your channels, and watch your numbers grow. Master link is the easiest way to promote your music. Download the new United Masters app now for access to this game changer.
Hey everybody, before the show starts, log on to musicmoneymakeover.com/shop to download all my books and free guides. And while you're there, make sure you click on the book a call tab to book a call with me to get all your questions answered and your problem solved. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Money Makeover Show. My name is Casey Graham, and on this episode, we're talking about how much does an artist really make when they go platinum. All right? When they get that platinum plaque, when they get that recognition, when they get that certification from the Recording Industry Association of America, the RIAA. But before we do that, we got to jump into our copyright explaining 60-second session at the beginning of the video. So let's hop to it live. Here we go. So, copyright is the sole right which an author has in his own original literary compositions. The exclusive right of an author to print, publish, and then his own literary works for his own benefit. Now, there are two rights of copy, and the music industry operates and revolves around two copyrights. All right, and that's the sound recording copyright, which is the master, and the performing arts copyright, which is the publishing. All right, now the sound recording as in records or the audio recording file, WAV, MP3, AIFF of the composition and/or song equals the master. Now, if you need a DistroKid discount link to distribute your master recording, hit the link below, and then of course sound exchange collection like that. Then you have the performing arts copyright, as in the composition, sheet music, MIDI files, publishing, or song to be performed. Refer to the publishing, and you can collect different types of publishing money from the Mechanical Licensing Collective, BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, Music Reports, Music Management Client, and the Harry Fox Agency. All right, there are many more that go around It's world, but that's for America. All right, now there's 6 rights of copy to be exercised to the fullest extent of the U.S. Constitution under Title 17, and that is the right to reproduce, the right to prepare derivative works, the right to distribute, all right, and the right to public performance, the right to public display, and the right to digital performance. All right, so we are back at it, okay? How much does the Platinum Plaque cost? Well, I figured I'd pull mine off the wall. I don't have them in here, but here's one of mine right here. This is my first Platinum Plaque, and even though I have more that I need to actually, sorry, I'm looking at the camera. Even though I have more that I need to buy, this is the first one. And shout out to Chris Henderson, the producer of Blame It. Or as you all know, Blame It on Alcohol. This is the record I worked on this album right here. Now, I want to say that this right here, this thing right here, costs $250. Okay, this is the cheapest Platinum Plaque that you can get. It's very basic, as you see, and $250. This is not even a real record, even though that's a real CD. This is just a piece of cardboard with a sticker on it. Okay, and this is just the RIAA sticker, and I have a serial number to say that this is an official plaque. Okay, so $250. All right, to commemorate 1 million copies of this Jamie Foxx Intuition album. All right, with my name on it. For those of you all who want to see, yes, it does have my name on there, right there. Now, set this to the side. Bam. For those of you all who are questioning my industry experience, there you have it. Now, I want to jump to a quick slide because we got to talk. Even though that costs $250 for a piece of paper. Matter of fact, look at the back of it. It's like it's you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's still it's nicely made, but that's what it is. All right, let's jump into how much the artist would really make when they go platinum. Now, I'm going to preface this with the deal points because artists have many deals, but this will be pretty much a standard deal. Okay, so let's jump into the slide. So, how much does an artist make on 1 million records sold? If our deal is based on 66.64% when it comes to the revenue share from the label, because the distributor holds the other 33%, which is them anyway, i.e. Sony Records and Sony Distribution. And let's say the artist royalty is 20% before any producer royalty, video, mechanical royalties are taken away from or are pulled out of that royalty. Then what we have to look at is 1 million units sold at $9.99 currently from iTunes equals $1,330,000. Okay, so in that particular deal with those deal points, 20%, right? That was gross. Okay, I just want to get the 20% is gross. Just want to clarify. Grossing $1.3 million, $1,330,000. All right, well, that's cool, right? But all the other money, right? All the from all my other videos when I do my artist royalty explain, I'll pop that there, or my my other video, the artist advance explained, all these things when it comes to the artist, you can see that out of that 20%, and my last video that I put up recently explaining the deal points on a 15% deal, 10% deal, 12% deal with an artist, you can see that even though this number is gross, that is not exactly what they make on the net. Okay, I don't want to confuse you all, but that's the gross number. That's what I'm saying. So let me get this straight. If the Platinum Plaque is worth $250 or costs $250 to make, and before any expenses are taken out from all of the music promotion and the music videos and all of the sales and all that stuff, you know, on gross receipts, the artist is supposed to make $1.3 million. Well, why don't we just go make the $1.3 million? That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That makes more sense to me than maybe getting into a record deal to sell 1 million albums when all you really wanted was $1.3 million. You know, if that's the case, you could really just sell anything to get $1.3 million. So what's the point? Let's throw a slide up. Well, now, before we get into the point, we got to talk about how much does an artist make when 1 million records sold when it comes to streams. And in order to get that amount, right? If we coming out gross on a gross stream rate, which is really what you see in your DistroKid, TuneCore, CD Baby, all those accounts, it will take you 3.5 billion streams to get $1.3 million, right? But then if we go into the next option, check this out. What if we sold 38,000 hoodies at $35? You see where I'm going with this? I don't need to make any more slides to express the whole point of this. Get this thing, and to get 1 million records sold is one thing. To come out broke is not cool. All right, but this is nice, some nice wall ornament candy to hang up in your house, and you tell people, hey, look, you know, I was working on a project that sold 1 million records, right? Now that's great, it's cool, right? But that's really what you're profiting on 1 million. That's not to say that people aren't still streaming and they're not still selling albums. You know, you get those residual income funds from that. I'm not bashing that model. But all I'm saying is, if all you wanted was $1.3 million, then as an independent artist, you could actually go sell something else and your music and make that money in the aggregate. Aggregate meaning everything collectively, okay? So I just want you all to think about that amount, because that $1.3 million is a typical artist percentage, right? Gross. And like I said, the whole point of this platinum plaque is just an ego booster. That's all it is. Just to say I worked on this. But like I said, we only check it, you know, if we were doing a 50-50 deal, you get it. Like if it was 50-50 gross at a million albums sold, it'd be $5 million, you know? Of course, that's minus distributor fees. But, you know, we got to think about what you're looking for. Don't get so caught up on the shiny stuff right here. Because while you made $1.3 million, the record company gross made 10. Okay? Now, this ain't bashing record companies, because I understand everybody's playing field. I get it. I'm not bashing record companies. I'm not bashing publishers. I'm not bashing artists who make bad deals or good deals. I'm just letting you know, as the artist, you're only really chasing in a standard record contract. You're only making about $1.3 million. All right, anyway, that's been today's video. I will see you all later. Peace. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the show. Make sure you log on to musicmoneymakeover.com/shop to download all my books and guides. And while you're there, click on the book a call tab to book a call with me to get all your questions answered and problems solved. I'll see you all soon.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back to RenManMusicAndBusiness.com. My name is Steve Rennie. I am the Ren Man, and this is Ren Man U, Lesson 10, Music Publishing, how to turn your songs into money. That should be something we're all interested in. I've said it before, I'll say it one more time. The building blocks of the music business are great songs and great performances. And so on today's talk, we're going to be talking about one of the most important aspects of the music business. It's called music publishing. We're going to talk about what music publishing is, why it's such an important part of a successful artist's career. We're going to talk about getting that money and who can help you do that. We're going to talk about the main sources of publishing income, where the money is, what they are, who pays them, and how much you guys are going to get. We're going to talk about these things called performing rights organizations, who they are, what they do, what the difference is between them, and how you can hook up with one of them.
And finally, we're going to talk about music publishers, what they do, how they do it. We're going to talk about the different kinds of publishing deals that are out there. We're going to talk about what some of the key deal points of those deals are, why you make a publishing deal and when to make one. And finally, we'll get it, when we're all done, we'll talk about how and what you can do to get started today. Now, and for you folks that are watching for Redman U for the first time, let me tell you what we're doing here. Now, there are lots of people out there in the world and on the web, people in schools who want to teach you the music business. I've been doing this for a long time, and here's what I've learned. You can't learn the music business by reading a book. You can't learn it by watching a video. You learn it typically by doing it. You learn it from people that have succeeded and done it for a long time. That's the best place to learn. So Redman U is my insider's guide to today's music business. And I'm going to share with you folks today all the lessons that I've learned over 36 years of doing as a concert promoter, as a record company executive, as an internet entrepreneur, and for the last 17, 18 years as a manager. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about how to succeed in today's music business. But we're going to talk about the real music business, not this bullshit fairy tale textbook version that you read about. We're talking about the real music business. So if we shed a little tear here today, don't worry, we'll be okay in the morning. Now, if you're looking to do something really great in the music business, you're going to likely need some help. So for you folks that are looking for help, I think you're in the right place today. But life's not perfect. I'm going to want something from you, and here's what I want. I want you, folks that are watching online, to be a part of it. How do you do that? I want to know that you got a burning desire to do something great in this music business. I want to know that you're willing to put in the work and take the time that it takes to learn. And in all my experience of learning and teaching and doing, the thing I've learned is that the best way to learn is to ask questions. And we've got a saying around here. It's your first time, you'll remember it. You don't ask, you don't get, and you don't learn anything. All right. So we want to tell you how to ask some questions here. So start with the folks that are watching on the web. For you advanced planners out there, you can post your questions ahead of time, always on our event page. Coach, show them how to do that. We're just going leisurely through this today, folks. All right. Oh, Cappy Dan back. Got a lot going on. Okay, there's our home page. We want to go to the event page. There you go. So if you go to that home page, that event page, you can post your questions down at the bottom. You can post your questions in the chat room if you just can't plan ahead. If you looked up there, you can see the chat room. I want to introduce you to one great reason to go to the chat room. Her name is Michelle Wright, and she's a singer-songwriter in her own right. Tell them how to get involved in that chat room, Michelle.
Yes, hello, my lovely people. I love when you interact. Please feel free to ask questions because I will ask directly to the Redman, and it'll be cool because you'll get a shout out. So.
Are there any dumb questions, Michelle?
No questions are dumb.
No dumb questions. It's dumb not to ask a question if you got something on your mind, right?
Yeah.
All right, good stuff, Michelle. And then for all of you really bold ones, the potential manager types, the folks that are looking to get to the front of the class or the front of the stage, you can call us on our Redman U hotline at 310-469-9067. You move right to the front of the class here. Okay. Now, in addition to all you lovely folks that are watching online today, and we're certainly happy to have you, we have with us today 4 real live people that have joined us in the studio here today who I'm going to introduce you to right now. We're going to start with this gentleman on the right. We got these guys that got lost on the way to Seattle. Tell us who you are. There's a band called Down North, even though you're down south this week. Okay. To your right, my left is? Anthony the Renegade Briscoe. Anthony the Renegade Briscoe. Nice outfit. I'm owning those pink pants, dude. I love that. And the bow tie. You know, this is like...
Hey, everybody, before the show starts...
Learn to code online in less than a year. Discover the UNLV Software Development Bootcamp. No experience required to enroll. Register for a 30-hour introductory course. Spots limited. Enroll today.